Alright, so with the instructions for the AT-AT, and we starting off with the legs. Since this part like because there's four legs, it'll it'll be like a good amount of progress completed some right at the start. So you take your 1x10 light blue square plates, put like one of the 1x2 slopes, then a 2x4 black tile, then another 1x2 slope, then a 1x2 jumper plate, then another, well, not another, one of these pieces, and then with the hinges, it doesn't really matter which ones you use, which colour you use, because without making this, I did run out once, so you don't need to worry if these are light grey, dark grey, or whatever. Okay, and over here you can just attach that right there. And now and if you just need to repeat this another time, so you'll have something like this. And there's an example of how I ran out of one of the colours of the plate. So you just attach this is the part that connects the front two legs together. You just take two of the 1x6 black plates. Just attach them on both sides like this. And if it will attach. And then the middle bit here, you place in a 2x2 light blue square plate, then two of these corner pieces. And that is the front two legs completed for the AT-AT. Time to move on to the next part. Alright, it's now time to make the back legs for the AT-AT. And yeah, these are actually, the reason I made a whole separate bit for this is because the back legs are actually very different. It wasn't mainly because I had to cover up all the tan pieces. Yeah, but it's still very similar. I think the only part that's actually different is the fact that the back of it is actually yeah, can we cover up the tan pieces like this. And then for the slider pieces, you put the dark bluish grey one on the side. It's going to be it's going to face outwards. And then put the light bluish grey and the one that's going to be facing the inside. So then take this piece here, these two pieces, and just attach them like this. You then attach these pieces like this and this. And you should have, and if you repeat this again, you should have 2 of these legs like this. And then for this one, actually, because I think there's only 1 of these pieces in the set, so you just use like a regular 2x6. Okay, and then that's all 4 of the AT-AT's legs built. So far you should have, this is what you should have. Time to move on to the next build, the next part of the build. Now time to make the base for the main body of the AT-AT. So yeah, just honestly, even I surprised myself how I'm able to make or make how I'm actually able to make the instructions for these, because I'm able to make into each individual part so that easy enough so I can actually remember. Yeah, so far I should have something that looks like this. And then just add some of these tan pieces there. There. Yeah, once again, the reason I need these pieces below it is because these bracket pieces actually aren't exactly 2 bricks tall. Then over here you add this part, this tail, and then you add that. And then what now? Okay, I can't remember that bit, but I may be able to remember once I make this, just the other side. Okay, I'm gonna have to check and see what the original build part of the sector looked like, and I'll be back after. Alright, after checking my review video on the alt build, yeah, I realised that I actually need to take the front legs and just attach it on like right here. And then put that right there. Yeah, I don't think I got this part right, now that I'm actually remembering. It's a piece. Let's see, why is that not coming off? Where did I put that? Where did I put the brick separator? Trying. Trying to think. Okay, I know this piece goes right there. And that goes there. Okay, I'm gonna have to check the video again. Alright, after checking the original video, this part was actually wrong. Yeah, it's actually meant to this PC is actually meant to go right there. Like this. Then the 2x2s go right there. Wait, okay, never mind, that doesn't go there. And that goes there. Okay, and also this piece here, honestly, maybe more pieces actually. Actually, no, that goes there. And then that goes right there. And that attaches right there. And there. And that's finally this part of the build complete. That was difficult. Time to move on to the next part, which should I think it will be easier. Alright, it's now time to make the next part of the build. This part is actually going to be like the back panel, like yeah, so this piece goes right here. And for like the detailing, honestly, I'm considering actually making a video like on my channel discussing why I make so many alternate builds using this set. Because I think it actually because honestly, even surprising me just how good like the part selection of the TIE Bomber is. Yeah. So this is the part complete. So now you just need to attach it right there. And yeah, and that was way easier than making the main body. Time to move on to the next part. It's now time to make the side panels for the AT-AT. So we're going to start with this piece here. And just attach that right there. And yeah, both the side panels are basically the same, so it's really just a matter of like putting like basically yeah, I'm not going to show both the side panels getting built since they're literally the same. But once again, don't worry about like which color like these these PCs are. It can be it could be any of the colors, like the light bluish grey, the dark bluish grey, or like the black ones. Since then they get covered up. So now just this is like the middle panel. Just attach that like that. Just pop that right there. And then put like the slider pieces on the sides here. Like right there. And then put these pieces here, right there. And then you put this one right here. And then you go to attach this and just attach this right there. Now time for like the next bit. Which will also have the same pieces right here. Well, I need to check something. Hold on. Yeah, sorry about that. I just had to cut some footage there. You had to check something. Actually, wait, hold on. No. The pieces here should be facing this way. Thinking, yeah, that goes there. And then just had these slider pieces right here. And then just had these pieces, the clip pieces. As I said, you can use any of the colors. Cause I'm pretty sure I don't think it's actually enough of each color to actually have each part be all matching. So you can just attach that right there. And then just repeat the panel once again. So and then until you should have 2 of these. Wait, I realized I accidentally made one for like, the other side on. Yeah, I'll be right back. I gotta sort this. Alright, so these should be the same panels you have. Yeah, it's kind of funny how I accidentally made them 2 of the same. Okay, so now to put the side panels on. Yeah, make sure that the piece of like this side like I want to make the reason that the panels are significantly different is because like they're not like symmetrical, is because it's so that you can be able to tell you can attach it there and there. And attach that to there and there. Whoops. And then you can just fold that up right there. It's better to keep these ones open because one like the parts that come later it'll really make it easy for that. And speaking of this next part, let's move on to it. Before we move on to the next part, I realized that I had a bunch of the brick pieces that are available. So I decided that whether just use some of these to actually boost the strength of the build. Yeah, this part's optional, but it will help the build. It'll make sure that it doesn't just fall apart. Actually, add just I'm going to take off the side panels with one of them just so we can get in there. And then you put that in there. Yeah, this part, this wasn't in the original video, but it just you don't want your build to just collapse. No one wants that. Because then you have to spend a while trying to fix it, and the chance you might not even be able to get it the exact way. So basically, just you can technically do the extra pieces you have from this alternate build. But yeah, I'm not going to do that. It's going to be just just a few of them. No, like 1x2 there. Okay, and now if we attach this side panel, yeah, the build's a bit stronger now. This will actually help with actually putting on some of the parts. So move on to the next part, actually this time. Now it's time to make the top panel of the AT-AT. So just yeah, just use some of these pieces like this and this. Then under here you just you put in these pieces. This is actually how we're going to attach this. It's only be attached to one of the side panels, so it won't be as secure as probably you'd want. But I couldn't get it wouldn't line up with the other one. So you put two of these curved pieces like that, and then pop that in 1x2 tan plate, then that, and finally for this part a jumper plate. And now if we bring the build back in, you just it's a bit more difficult to see. But just if you get in things like the studs and yeah, it should look like that once you attach it. And yeah, it's really taking shape now. And that's everything for this part. Time to move on to the next part. which would be the head. Alright, so the head will be quite complicated to build, so yeah, I'm just gonna start off with like the neck and like the front of like the main body. She's attached that like that. And then there. Just like that. You put this grill piece facing downwards like that. And right that right there. So now you would attach that to you probably will have to take this part off. I probably should have included it in this bit, but just attach that right there. And just make sure that it connect before you try to get like it connected at the top, just make sure that you have it connect on like the 4 studs right there. Okay, it doesn't quite connect. It'll be fine. So now time to move on to the actual head of the AT-AT now. Now it's time to move on to the head. Yeah, this is not going to be the full head. It's minus like the very front of it, since there was that much to the head that it would have confused me a lot and I would have forgotten. But yeah, you start off with like making the 2 like side cannons. Wait, yeah, you attach that right there. And you can attach that right there. And put that right there. And that right there. Attach that in the middle. Just hold it in. And then like you just like fire missile pieces. You don't push it all the way in, just like only slightly push it in. Oops. And then you can attach it oops, like this, and then you can push it in fully. Okay, now take out some of these blue pieces, just put that there and there, and then attach that 2x4. Wait, I think it's a piece missing. Hold on. Alright, so it turns out there was no missing pieces. I just thought there was a missing piece. So yeah, just put these 2 1x2 black tiles right there. And then just take 2 of these 1x4 labeled grey bricks of the Technic pins. Technic holes. And then you take the G slopes, just the slopes. And put that right there. And then on top of them, the bricks, you put this 1x4 like blue grey plate. And you can then place that right there. On the underside here, you can just place these pieces 1 and 2. And then you place the cannons there and there. Time to move on to the final part. Before we get on to the next part, I realized I actually put this piece on wrong. It's meant to be down, down one and then further back one. Just like that. And then time to make the final part. Whoops. Whoops, no. Why is it falling apart? Like so just attach. Okay, just attach that right there. And then put this curved piece right there. Yeah, same thing on the other side. And now for the actual front panel, you put that right there. Then put this curved piece right on top. Yeah, if it fits. Yeah, it fits. Now just make sure that's secured. See, no, look at that. I feel like that should be like that. Yeah, that looks right. And finally, and if you're able to follow all these steps, it'd be amazing if you were able to, and you'd be able to turn your 75 347 into an AT-AT. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe because it really helps the channel a lot, and I'll see you next time for another video. Goodbye.